Welcome back as we embark on another week filled with enchanted energies. I hope this message finds you wrapped in the warmth of the season, surrounded by the love and joy that December brings in. As we dive into the week of December 11th to the 17th, a time when the world seems to sparkle a little brighter, let's take a collective breath and savor the magic that the season so graciously offers. I know it's a time when many of us are deep in the heart of holiday festivities and spreading kindness and creating memories with those we hold dear. And amidst all that cheerful hustle and bustle, let's not forget to carry on the spirit of generosity, not only in our actions, but also the energy we bring into each and every room. Whether you're celebrating traditions, creating new ones, finding solace in quiet moments, know that the universe is conspiring to fill your week with positive vibrations. I'm so grateful to have you here sharing this journey. Let's embrace the magic. Let's dive into the energies that surround us and make this week truly extraordinary. So stick around and explore the collective currents guiding us from December 11th to the 17th. I'm excited to jump into the insights and share guidance and sprinkle a little more love and light into your December days. So let's make it magical together. And so now join me in looking at your week ahead for your sun, moon, or rising sign. Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus. December the 11th through to the 17th, 2023. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Let's look into the cards and see what they have to say for us. So happy birthday. I don't know if I said that last week, but it is your birthday week. So either you just had it, you are having it, or you will have it very shortly, right? You were right in the middle of it, right in the heart. Okay, our underlying energy. Look at this, the Queen of Pentacles. You sit here, it's like the storm is past. There's a confidence about you. There's a grace about you. There's a beauty about you. Maybe in the words that you say, that could definitely be. We have so much blue happening in here. We're wearing blue. We're also wearing a little bit of white, talking about our new adventures, our way forward. And we know that the abundance belongs to us. This week, we feel like we are enough, that we have enough, that we will get through anything. The sun's carved in your chair, an angel sits next to you. So talk to God, your angels, the universe, that divine energy, your higher self. Have conversations about your abundance. Look at how casually you hold it. You know nobody can take it away from you. You don't have to defend it. You just have to let it flow to you now. So yes, have those conversations about your abundance and be grateful for your abundance. Even the abundance that hasn't shown up yet. This is the time to give thanks for what is about to come. And we do have a new moon in your sign. Let's remember that. We have, look at this, the Ten of Cups. It's all about your happily ever after. It's all about your best life ever. It's about getting that picture in your head. It's about getting serious about it. It's about, this is now the time that I'm going to reinvent my world, and I'm going to go forward with a strength, with a positivity. And I get with a grace. With a grace. Like you're humble and just accepting and grateful for what comes into your life this week. And you know that it steps towards your best life ever. You know it has success at the end of each and every rainbow. Each and every goal fulfilled. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles says, okay, it's time to make some choices here. Time to make some decisions. And we cannot procrastinate under this energy. The Two of Pentacles is one that says, ground yourself. Come to some practical determinations of how you want to go forward. And then go forward. Don't look back. Don't think, well, if I did this, well, maybe I'll pull this out from before. No, it's all new steps going forward. It's, we have a ship on each side. The ships are identical. We have a pentacle in each hand. The pentacle, the value of each, identical. So this card tells you that no matter which direction you walk, you are going to find happiness. You are going to find joy. You are going to find the success. You are going to find abundance in your life. But you have to come to some conclusions yourself. Unlike many of the deciding cards in the deck, this one says we need to be on one of those boats when they set sail again. We need to make a decision, otherwise the opportunities may slip through our fingers. So it's a time to stand up, be counted, show your gifts, utilize your talents, network yourself. And that could be if you're starting your own business, in work, in career, in the community. It could even be in love. If you are single, network yourself. Socialize with purpose. And the sun, yeah. Well, the sun is definitely shining in your sign. And we do have a new moon. We're going to set that moon on fire. And this is a time when you can see things that you couldn't see before. Ways to go forward. Opportunities to step into. You're strong this week. It's the I am kind of energy. You know that even though you'd like a million people to come with you, that walking in your own independence right now is more than enough. Okay, work and career. Work and career, the Five of Swords. Oh, wow. So, let's think about this one now. Do I have it there right for the wheel? Yeah, I do. Well, this could read a whole bunch of ways. This is kind of like I would need almost more information if I was going to read it for just one person, that's for sure. I would pick another card, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to base it off the last cards. So we shine right now and we're feeling strong, and sometimes we can let our ego get away on us, and people come into the picture trying to help us and we push them away. I got this. All right, we're the sun energy. We're strong. We're confident. We know what we're doing. And even if that little voice in the back of your head is saying, maybe we should listen to them, we quickly close the door on that. We hit the mute button. We don't want to listen to that. We've got this. And we allow our ego, our pride, to actually turn away valuable help that has been offered to us. Because if they showed up to help, somebody sent them to help us. So we need to acknowledge that first and foremost. Now, the other side of this is the people that you say you want to go forward, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and they shake their head, and you're going to do what? Get real. That won't work. What were you thinking? No. You're going to do this instead. And they try to mold you into the person that they think you should be, rather than the person that you need to be. The authentic self. So we also have to be true to ourselves. Stand in our values. Be strong in our morals and what we think is right. What we think is just. What we think we need to do going forward. So in work and career now that I've dissected the card as much as I could for you, in work and career right now, you may find that people want to mentor you, or you are offered mentoring, or you're offered some kind of extra project or something. And don't just say no to that, and don't just say yes to that, but think it through, because the offer is there for a reason. And it could be for that job, it could be for that career, or it could be to take you to the next step and beyond, or it could take you to a lateral move somewhere else. And now you've got the wisdom that they need in order to hire you at a better wage, perhaps, or better hours, or you have more creativity, you have more freedom with your creativity. I would have to say your self-expression. If you're looking for a job, don't say yes to something that is going to drive you nuts. Okay, rather find a job that is suited best for you. And if you say, no, I want this or that, I always remembered in all the years I was hiring and stuff, and it would be funny because some people would get hired and they got exactly what they wanted. They wanted weekends off, they got their weekends off. They wanted Friday nights off, they always had a Friday night off, because that was their expectation going in. I'll work for you, but I demand this in my life, so can you do that for me? And sometimes, and everybody else goes, well, why did they get it off? Well, because they said they needed it off. That was part of their hiring. And this could be where the boss is now saying, hey, we're going to need you Friday night. And it's up to you to say, I'm sorry, I explained at the beginning I couldn't work Fridays for you. Or you say, yeah, I could probably swing it this time around. Does it work for you? Does it help you? Or does it utilize, does it allow you to maybe earn the money you need in order to do something? Or does it take away from what you were going to do after you left work? Did you have a plan? Was there a priority in a different part of your life that you should have met? So yeah, I would have to say when it comes to work and career, it's about a lot about standing in our truth, but it's also about not closing ourselves off so much from anybody who comes to aid us in any way. That we're just not shutting them down. We're just not allowing our ego or our pride to take over and not willingly say thank you for what shows up in our life when it comes to help, when it comes to support, when it helps to move us towards a success. Love, relationships, the Seven of Pentacles. Well, where is your focus? Where is your focus when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to love? Are you focused on the relationship, or are you thinking about work? Or are you thinking about, they're in the way almost right now? Your focus isn't on them at all. And then you turn around and you can't figure out what's going wrong in the relationship. So where is your focus? And yes, we want balance in our life. So we want to make sure that we are not ignoring our significant other or the people we love in our life, our close friends and family. Unless it's, something we need to do, something that brings in balance. It's a part of our pie, so to speak, our wheel. So where's your focus? Is your focus on you and going after that job opportunity? Because if that's the case, then have a conversation with them about it. Let them in on what you're doing. Don't let them think that you've just, can't be bothered with them. Give your explanation. Let them understand. Open communication. Where is your focus? Where do you want your focus to be? Where do you need your focus to be? Are there problems in the relationship? Because then it's definitely calling out to you to focus on that relationship. Through meditation, through prayer, through just conversations with your higher self. And understand where the give and take is. Have you been meeting them halfway? Do you support them? Are you trusting of them? And do you receive that back? But I think it's more about your perception with this card. If you are, if you're dating and stuff, yeah, absolutely you could meet somebody. And love has a way of doing that for us, doesn't it? It just has a magic of its own. But is that your priority? Do you really want somebody in your life, or do you just want to meet up with somebody and have some laughs and then continue upon your journey? You know, there's times in our lives when it's not prudent to get into a relationship, especially when our focus should be somewhere else. It needs to be somewhere else. It's our maybe our inner growth that has to happen in this moment in time. Our securing your future in job or career or something that you do within the community. Are working towards personal goals, dreams, desires. Is there room for somebody to come in? Where is your focus? Because if you're not making room for them, it'll be very hard to start any kind of relationship. Okay, our spirituality is the Judgment card. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're a wonderful, beautiful angel, for goodness sakes. And yet you are. I would have to say that, if anything, it's about maybe bringing yourself into balance. A chakra meditation or something would be very beneficial for you. And allow some pampering to yourself. Do the things that make you smile. Relaxation, reading a book, taking some time out just for you. Know that you are deserving of it. Know that you are worthy of it. Allow yourself permission to take the time just for you. Be a little selfish once in a while. Also, it's a time to go within and ask ourselves if we are giving our all, where we could improve ourselves, where we could free up time or energy or resources to kind of like play your morning to yourself, you know, and watch yourself in the morning. What do you do? What don't you do? And maybe you want to change some of those things. Maybe you want to add something in or delete something so that you have time, energy, or resources for something else that you might want to do. So sometimes when we take a step back and we watch ourselves through a certain portion of the day, we go, well, how do I ever waste a lot of time there? I could get this done and this done and this done. Like, why am I not doing that? Doesn't make sense. And trying to work those things into then your physical world, right? But yeah, for meditation this week, prayer, ask for help. Accept the help when it shows up. There's the key. Quiet conversations with yourself. Now, for health and well-being, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So if you have been feeling kind of you should be getting this rush of energy, vitality. This is knowing that you are going into a better energy. And we stated that at the very beginning, so we're ending it with this as well. To know that, you know, we want to be taking care of ourselves. We want to be aware. Of course, choose the right things for ourselves, but to know that with health and well-being, it's the anticipation or the expectation that since you are doing everything that you should be doing, that you are going to be feeling healthy and strong. That you wake up every morning knowing that you're going to be healthy and strong. You don't open up your eyes and go, uh-oh, what's that? But rather, maybe you just send some energy, some healing energy to that spot where you felt that and said, there, that's gone now. If you're going through something, know that you're going into an easier time. You know, if you're with chronic pain, then maybe the pain will lighten a little bit throughout this week for yourself. And once again, it's about expecting the beauty to come in this week. The more we expect the beauty to come in, the more the beauty will be there. That was at the very beginning with the Queen of Pentacles showing up here. The expectation of beauty in our world. Not the hope, not the wish, not the dream, but the expectation of the beauty. Okay, we'll get a Circle of Doors card here. Remember, it's all about your best life ever. That was your first card. That is where you're, oh my gosh, these cards are alive. That's your first card. The underlying energy is to expect it. Whatever you see for your tomorrow, I mean, you know, your birthday month, this is a time when you can recreate you. Wheel of Fortune. Well, apparently I didn't talk about that card enough because they're going to circle around now. And we're going to get, and I opened the book right to the Wheel of Fortune. Goosebump stuff. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Dare to step inside the dream. Grab a hold of my hands as we spin. Lean back and let the wind catch your hair. Such beautiful spirals we make together. Risk knowing your fortune. It's always your turn. Are you a victim of the unpredictable whims of fate? Or are you free to enact your will? Will you improvise along with the endlessly spinning uncertainties, or will you cling to the illusion of control? The Wheel of Fortune is a great mystery of the world's continuous movement, and although there are some predictable cycles by which we can find stability, we can never truly know what tomorrow may bring. Feel the subtle ways that your spirit knows when to lead and when to follow, as the grand dance of time glides and whirls your life through all the triumphs and tragedies. So ask yourself, how do you find harmony with the many rhythms of life? How deeply do you trust the process? What happens when you act as if the world knows your highest good better than you do? Your affirmations for this week are, my essence is not swayed by either success or failure. I am grateful for the privilege of being in this moment. I prepare for good luck to find me. This too shall pass. So some beautiful energy. Don't let your ego take you away, and really, handle this week with a grace, knowing, expecting your best life ever to start to appear today. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.